Tonight, the clock is ticking for hundreds of teachers at a West Phoenix school district. All of them are supposed to get their paychecks tomorrow, but because of a massive financial screw-up that put Isaac School District $28 million in the hole, they may not get paid. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us. For 12 News at 10, I'm Kariba Devine.
And I'm Mark Curtis. State lawmakers are now scrambling to try to find a way to keep teachers paid and schools open. 12 News journalist Chase Golightly continues to follow this developing story. And Chase, you spoke with several teachers tonight who were at a rally at the Capitol. Will they show up for work tomorrow if they don't get paid?
Mark Rebe, they tell me whether they get paid or not, yes, they will be back in the classroom tomorrow to educate the 5,000 students that attend Isaac School District. But after that, they said if this problem doesn't get fixed, it may be their last day for the foreseeable future. Educators on edge.
It's a lot of anxiety.
Angry and frustrated in the position Isaac School District in West Phoenix has put everyone in.
No one behind me knows if they are getting paid tomorrow.
All because their district ran out of money by overspending $28 million.
I have rent due Saturday, and that's a very, very tough spot for me to be in.
7th and 8th grade teacher Jamie Christmas says teachers aren't the only ones worried schools may have to shut down because of this mess.
I know the kids are feeling it at every level. They're asking us all the time, like, hey, is the school closing? And I have to tell them all the time, I don't know.
Dozens gathered outside the Capitol, demanding the state legislature and Maricopa County figure out a way to get teachers paid as soon as possible.
This is why we have elected officials. Somebody needs to step up and champion Isaac schools and Isaac students.
While this financial fiasco has been known for weeks, lawmakers are still working on a fix.
This is a huge crisis that we will address.
Republican Representative Matt Gress telling us he has a bill that could temporarily solve the problem by getting teachers paid now in the short term, but says it will likely not get voted on until Wednesday.
It won't come in time for salaries tomorrow.
Superintendent of Public Instruction Tom Horn also looking into solutions, telling us the federal government actually stepped in and provided $6 million of funding specifically for the district, enough to buy them some time.
We can cover at least a couple of payrolls.
That is, until the county treasurer announced Monday that $6 million won't go toward teacher pay, but to that $28 million of debt.
It should go to us. It is not our fault. We did nothing wrong.
With that, reality is setting in that teachers will likely not get paid Tuesday, saying they will still go into work, but after that,
I honestly don't know. I just want to be paid, hopefully on time.
it will be up to them.
I don't know how you can force anyone to show up to work without getting paid, but they have to make that decision.
Now, the Arizona Education Association president told us they will be meeting again tomorrow to make that final decision on whether or not they will be going to teach classes on Wednesday. But at the same time, it appears some staff have already made the decision that they're not going in. We learned today from the Isaac School District that they are cutting before and after school programs because of lack of staffing. Of course, this is a developing story. We will continue to follow this and bring you the latest decision as it's made tomorrow. For now, we're live in West Phoenix. Chase Golightly, 12 News.
All right, Chase, thanks. Now to a weather impact alert. Parts of the valley saw some rain tonight. ADOT cameras captured a few different areas with a little bit of rain on the roads, most of it in the West Valley. We also saw some activity in North Phoenix as well. Meanwhile, the same winter storm that brought a little bit of rain down here brought snow to the high country. This is video from Williams, where Rachel Cole brought us live coverage earlier this evening. Looked like a real winter wonderland along Route 66. Meteorologist Chris Dunn is here with your weather impact forecast. Chris, anything lighting up in the valley right now?
Mark, we do have some rain, little bits of rain here and there, but a big zero officially at Sky Harbor Airport. So your results probably will vary quite a bit from what we had in downtown and around the downtown area. Some pockets of very heavy rain moving through the west side past Surprise, Sun City West, along the Loop 303 and up towards New River. And meanwhile, in the East Valley, it looks heavier than it actually is. Just light amounts of rain, not enough really to measure for the Southeast Valley. A little bit of light rain still to come, trying to move up from the south. And we have snow moving back into Prescott and Cottonwood right now, which ended up with about an inch or so of snow. This is a view from Prescott, and you can see some snow covering the grass, but the walkways are just wet. The latest snowfall reports 3 inches in Belmont, officially at the Flagstaff Airport 1.3, 1 inch for Cottonwood, Chino Valley, and Sedona at the 4,400-foot elevation. As far as the rain is concerned, quite a bit of rain. Wickenburg, New River, about 1/4 inch of rain. Anthem 1/1600ths, and Avondale with 4/100ths of an inch of rain. And the first snow of the season in Strawberry from George, one of our weather watchers. Sedona looking like a murky scene up there. We're not quite done with this storm system just yet. Futurecast and what you can expect for the next 2 days is all coming up.
All right, Chris, thank you. New at 10, the family of an elderly man who died after walking out of the assisted living facility where he lived is now suing that facility. Robert, or Bob Pullman, was 85 years old and had Alzheimer's disease. His family had just moved him into that small Scottsdale facility just weeks before he passed away, expecting him to receive more vigilant care there. 12 News journalist Bianca Bono spoke to the attorneys who are handling this case, and she's joining us live in studio with more. Bianca?
Yeah, not only does Pullman's family want justice for their father, their attorneys tell me they want changes made in the senior living industry so no family has to endure this type of pain again.
They were a very, very close family.
In May of 2024, the family of 85-year-old Bob Pullman moved him into this Scottsdale assisted living facility called Brookhaven on 131st. The South Dakota native, retired agriculture teacher, and beloved father had Alzheimer's disease and had tried to elope or walk out of a previous facility, so they opted for something smaller.
Told his children that they could provide him, very individualized care, keep him secure.
But on June 23rd, Pullman walked out the front door unnoticed. 2 days later, amid the extreme summer heat, Pullman's body was found just blocks away. The medical examiner determining he died from heat exposure.
They were looking forward to spending many more years getting lunches with him, going golfing with him, but instead he was allowed to just walk right out the front door and died in the heat.
Amidst their grief, Pullman's family is now working with attorneys Tim Newman and Bob Boatman to file a wrongful death lawsuit against Brookhaven, alleging the facility was negligent.
I think they're going to have a hard time trying to defend their actions and inactions in this case.
And State Department of Health Services records show months before Pullman's death, Brookhaven received a civil penalty, including an exit violation.
They are required by the law to have a chime, a warning, so they can track people. And they simply didn't.
Brookhaven was investigated by the health department after Pullman's death and has now entered into a 3-year settlement agreement with the state, required to undergo new training, hire a consultant, and pay $500. These attorneys say in addition to seeking justice for Pullman's family, they're hoping to raise awareness about elopement cases. Pullman's family hopes what happened to their father never happens again.
We need assisted living facilities, nursing homes to take their job seriously.
And I did reach Brookhaven over the phone today. I was told no comment, and I was asked to not contact them again. We're live in studio. Bianca Bono, 12 News.
Bianca, thanks. New at 10, the city of Scottsdale is rolling out a new alert system to quickly get information out to the public during an emergency. The city says it will put the rave notification system into effect next week, just in time for the WM Phoenix Open. The alerts will keep the public up to speed on severe weather, police situations, missing people, evacuations, and other incidents that could impact public safety. You can register for the free alerts at the website on your screen, or you can download the Smart 911 app on your phone.
Now to Yavapai County, where a heroic rescue was caught on camera. Sheriff's deputies were able to save 2 dogs from a burning building. Tonight, 12 News journalist Gabriella Becerra spoke with those deputies and the homeowner and has the story from Mayor.
On the other side of these intense flames,
bolt cutters, I got them!
2 helpless dogs await rescuing.
We saw that the flame started to approach the kennel itself, and we knew we only had a few moments to work with.
Luckily, Yavapai County Sheriff deputies Stephen Tobin and Patrick Bain saw smoke coming from the Mayer home Sunday night.
Looked like it kind of started in that back, and then it really fully engulfed into that whole shop area.
No people were inside the building, but 2 dogs were trapped in their outdoor kennel next to the fiery garage.
As soon as I saw the chain on the fence. My heart sank a little bit. I was able to break that lock open, run up to the dog. I just got on the ground and tried showing that I was okay and here to help, and it warmed up to me.
Dixie! Dixie!
Dixie is one of those rescued dogs.
What'd you do with your ball?
Warren Jenkins tells me he's grateful his animals weren't hurt, but everything in his garage is a total loss, including his pickup truck.
It was part of my life from '02 till 2025. That was like being was part of my life.
Jenkins says he wants to rebuild, but doesn't know where to begin.
I'm 87 years old. How do they want me to replace that? I can't work. How am I supposed to get? I need the truck. I got to rebuild all this, and guess what? I'm going to need a truck.
These deputies respond to tragedies often, but say rescues like this one make even the bad days a little better.
Anytime we get to save anybody or anything, it's a great day.
In Mayor, Gabriela Becerra, 12 News.
All right.